So this is an explanation of augments and what they do. So I'm going to press R2 and show you my augments. So these are my augments for Noob Saibot. So there are 5 types of main augments. There's Soul, Nether Flame, Order Crystal, Chaos Energy, and Dragon Blood. And you can see their effects at the bottom. So Stalking Shade, it says it's for the sickle and it does 9% additional damage on Shadow Slide. Then I've got 2 Chaos Energy Crystals, Soul Harvester and Darkest Night. This one's for the mask, this one's for the shadow. So Sickle Toss inflicts 3% additional damage. I don't know if that's worth it. And this one is inflict an additional 9% damage to airborne foes, plus 20% chaos resist, and plus 3% damage. So this is strictly better because Sickle Toss doing 3% more damage versus you doing 3% more damage overall. So this one's like way better. Order Crystal Bump in the Night, dropping below 25% health, increases outgoing damage by 9% for 10 seconds. Plus 20% electric resist, plus 3% damage. This one's pretty good too. And this is for the mask. Then we've got 2 for the Nether Flame. We've got Sickle and Mask. And I'll let you read the descriptions. And I've got 1 for Soul. And that's Mask. So we have Mask, we have Sickle, we have Shadows. Now you see augment sockets below each gear piece, and you see my the second one for me is logged on all 3 because I still need to play about 5 or 6 games and win them to unlock the second slots. And likewise after that, third one's gonna take even a longer time. And if I press triangle, I can use an XP boost. I can use 1 gear slot token to gear slot upgrade token or something I can buy from the store, and I can fast track my gear and unlock the augment slots for it. Now the problem is each of these has only a particular type of slot. So if I go to edit augments, my sickle currently only has 1 slot for augments, which is an order crystal slot, and I have 0 order crystal augments for the sickle, while I do have order crystal augments for but they're for the mask, right? So my slot in my gear has to match the type of gem I have, and the gem also has to match the same gear piece basically. So if I go to my shadow, I have again an order crystal augment slot, but I have 0 order crystal augments for the shadow. I only have them for the mask. On the mask I have chaos energy augment slot, and I do have a chaos energy augment for the mask, so I can put them together. Now I'm hoping that when I unlock the level 2 slots for these in a few more games, then I'm gonna have slots that I need for each of my gear pieces, and I can put my augments onto them and get stronger. Because if you've seen my video on the Towers of Time battles, these battles are so bullshit that I kind of need everything I can get. Like, yeah, consumables aren't enough. The game doesn't give you skip fight tokens that often, and you might even have to use both consumables and like optimal augments to do this. Now the sad part is, say I swap out my mask, I go to Kilgore, I have to unlock everything from scratch. So I gotta open up these augment slots. These augment slots might not even be the same that I have on my current mask. They might be different. They might not match any of my augments. Then I gotta get augments for them, but my augments might have shitty stats, like the one we just saw with the Sickle Toss doing 3% more damage, right? I might as well just throw that one away. And another thing is, if I try to remove this, can I remove this? Oh yeah, unequip. If I try to unequip this, I gotta pay 1000 because they don't want you freely swapping out your augments among different gear pieces. They want you to set separate dedicated loadouts for different modes. So if I have a loadout for AI battle and I have all AI battle augments on it, NRS doesn't want me to take those augments out and put it into another gear setup. Or I could, but I need to pay the money. So I don't know about this whole system. It's kind of weird, and it's too much of a grind in my opinion.